Is the archetype forever expected to just run around and get chip hits in? To an extent, yes. Hidden runners forfeit a fair amount of attack pressure for the ability to move around a lot and be hard to catch, but that's not to say they don't have their fair share of kill power, cause no, they certainly do. The aforementioned three hidden runners do have close out stocks, fairly early too, I might add. Inkling has their roller leading to an easy smash attack, unless you forget their Booyah setup, however inconsistent it may be, is still something to look out for. CSS has their boost kick, which if used close to the ledge can kill as early as 80%, and if she lands a nair into flip jump, you can kiss your stock goodbye much earlier than that. Greninja's down tilt or dash attack if DI'd incorrectly can result in an up smash kill on a platform for rather early stocks. Or if you have a bad recovery and he goes for a substitute, the angle he sends you in can be tantamount to a death sentence. Another one is if he drives you extremely close to the upper blast zone with his other chains, you can get screwed up things. Granted, these are very specific kill setups that need to be at specific windows and positions on stage before you can perform them, and by no means am I thinking the same kill pressure as the other form types. If they did, they would be some of the best characters in the game. So, let's see here. Fast mobility, good neutral pressure, fast attacks, and even a couple ways they can chase you. Sounds like an impressive resume, doesn't it? Yes and no. The title of this video says, are hit and run characters the hardest to play? Let's talk about that next. Difficulty has always been rather hard to identify in a platform fighting like Smash. For some, a character's difficulty is represented by the mechanical execution, such as Kazuya, whose electric wind god fist affords you only 2-frame window. For others, difficulty can be represented by precision, like Sheik, whose study hitboxes and need for long strings of combos to get surgical awareness of where your character is relative to your opponent. Difficulty can come in the form of how forgiving a character is to play, or in this case, unforgiving. He shows incredible speed and damage output, but a huge reason why hardly anyone plays him is that he unironically gets one-shot. Difficulty can even be as a result of spacing, having very specific areas in which you can be a threat. Mark is considered a strong character, but his inconsistency with landing tippers drastically hinders his viability. Every character is difficult in their own ways. Even the best characters are not immune from this. But the reason I consider hidden runners the hardest archetype to master is for the simple fact that they're subject to almost all the aforementioned difficulties. In simpler terms, hidden runners are the most mentally and physically exhausting characters to play, which can and does affect representation more than people think. Picture a typical national or international sized event. Top level players are expected to do no less than a dozen sets, assuming that event has at least half a dozen players or more.
If you ever have any questions,
you can characters, combo strings, and setups to muscle memory, there's still so many things you have to be actively thinking about, and the more you have to do this, the more prone you are to errors, either from, like I said, mental exhaustion or from simple probability. Consistency is the hallmark of any top level player. Hidden run characters are consistent on paper, but in practice they can be quite inconsistent on account of how difficult they are to play for extended periods of time. The more sets you run into, the more chances you have of messing up and subsequently getting knocked out of the tournament. Let's make up the previously stated difficulties. First, the difficulty of mechanical execution.
Now I can actually get more damage reduction.
Dancing just outside of it, step bubble before they go in. While they may not have to perform quarter circle inputs and the like, they'll be inputting a lot more moves than someone more rooted like Abasso or Sans, as sometimes their opportunity to go for
It's Saturday.
it's nearly time for afternoon tea.
Precision. Hidden runners have many ways to force enemy approaches, and they may have 1 or 2 attacks in commendable range, but their attacks and combos fluctuate incredibly done, where they can be done, or even they can be done. It takes careful and more importantly fast consideration what to do at one time, as their attacks may not have the widest option coverage. Whether because of low hit stun, stubby hitboxes, reliance on DI, or a combination of them, hidden runners don't have the same ease of access when it comes to their main damage combos. It's not like Roy, for example, where you can jab from any percent and practically combo and then eventually kill from anywhere on stage without much consideration for enemy DI. Third, the difficulty of parry. Hidden runners tend to lean on the bottom half of the roster in terms of weight. If Mario is considered the midpoint, every hidden runner is below him in survivability, with CSS being one of the lightest in the game and Ninja not being too far behind. If they mess this up, they may not survive to try again. Fourth, the difficulty of spacing. Sword fighters can rely on their master-grade coverage to account for every option their opponent has in getting in, while also having very safe landing options.
I think I want a level 90 Sucrose.
Owing to their fast attacks and crazy shield pressure. Hidden runners have to land specific parts of their attacks or
Sucrose, Nahida, Kuki, and Xingqiu will make up the core of my Hyper Bloom team.
In essence, the archetype doesn't have a fallback. They may have bread and butter combos, but they don't have a bread and butter win condition.
For now, though,
for one matchup may not work against another, even if both opponents are the same archetype. Players of hidden run characters have to constantly remain alert, flexible, and dynamic, accounting for small minute openings and habits of their opponent, far more than other archetypes because their characters are fundamentally designed around reacting to their opponent, not executing their own game plan. Compared to other archetypes like zoners who can rely on a single pattern from 0 all the way to kill percent, hidden runners can never auto-run. They always have to think about what to look for, when to look for it, and where to look. There are two examples of this that I can think of off the top of my head. One of them being Genesis 7, when Mars got his double jump taken away by Leo's side B, and in that split moment he realized he can up B and still take out her stock, even though he was about to lose his own. And then there was another one when Mars took a set against the bus by downing him after chasing Olimar all the way from under the stage. It's those very split-second decisions that you have to look out for when playing a hidden runner. Compounding this exhaustive difficulty is the fact that they have to play like this throughout the course of an entire start, and by extension, of an set. We can think of them as the antithesis of touch of death characters. TOD characters need to look for only one opening since the combo covers low percent, mid percent, high percent, and kill percent all in one. It doesn't matter how much punishment the TOD character takes, so long as they get that one interaction. Hidden runners are the opposite. They have to do multiple interactions as a result of their low damage output. Then at higher percents when they lose their combos, they spend the entire time chipping away at their opponent, getting small neutral wins here and there until either A, finally catch their opponent sleeping, or B, they go for an edge guard or gimp of some sort. If they fail to do either of these, it's not unlikely for their opponent to survive all the way to 180+%. You think of most archetypes, the higher the enemy fighter's percent is, the better it is. Hidden run characters may be the one archetype where the higher the enemy percent, the worse it is. Zero Suit's cheesy kills can only really happen at a low percent, such as an air down beat. England's Booyah combo has a very specific percentage, stuff like that. If their opponent's percent is too high, it devolves into a contest of straight hits, which hidden runners greatly struggle with. Most of the long range and or safe straight hits have non-existent kill time. Inklink's factor is notoriously weak. Zero Suit's Nair and Zero will never take a stock. Just uncharged one shoot against 200. Only ever seen neutral air kill a Bayonetta at like 170 or something. Their strong attacks are often very middle and easy to react to, considering they spend most of their time evading their opponents, not being right next to them. Greninja landing a straight hit there in neutral will seldom, if ever, happen against a top player. CS can't just stand back here in the hopes of landing a kill despite how fast and safe it is. It's not a Fox Bear or a Cloud Bear in that sense. Inkling's Sword. I mean, you get hit by that in neutral, you're just bad at the game. Even Sonic. I haven't talked much about Sonic despite him also being a hidden runner since I feel like I talked about him too much in the past and he's kind of exempt from all this. Even so, Sonic also doesn't really have straight neutral either. His backer behaves almost like a wolf bear, where the only time you're gonna really see it like consistently is if the opponent is doing edge trap or something. As for forward smash while safe option, it's not something you can expect a smart player to just run straight into. The majority of shots taken by hidden runners are
What the hell are those crit stats?
That's it. If they miss those windows of opportunity, they have to painstakingly get their opponent to extreme percents using not much more than their speed, all while lacking the same long-range kill power of a zoner, the same close-range kill power of a rushdown, the same spacing pressure of a sword cutter, the same one-shot potential of a touch of death character, even the same pro pressure of a grappler. Conceptually, hidden runners have a lot of traits and attacks.
Holy shit, what are those crit stats?
Cost of general traits. They can't rack up 90% damage in a single combo. Most of their other shield options are either ineffective or extremely risky if they have any at all. And the only way to score reliable kills is to meticulously find openings that can only be given by the opponent, not forced open by the hidden runner. With all these factors put together, I believe they're among the hardest, if not the hardest characters in the game to play, as evident by their declining player bases across the board in favor of easier and equally, if not more efficient alternatives. Besides Sonic, Sonic is the one hidden run character who, aside from being squishy and struggling to kill outside of edge guards, is the one exception to this entire video. What do you guys think? Do you agree with my thoughts on this, or do you think I'm overestimating the challenge of playing? Feel free to share in the comments down below. For now, if you enjoyed the video, it would be great if you could leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter @Boss, join my Discord server, and check out my other archetype discussions if you haven't yet. Until next time, thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.
Totoko? Totoko, where are you?
First introduced to players to figure out what it is about his character that so impressed audiences at the time, why his character has become popular enough to keep bringing back over and over and over again. First and foremost, Sephiroth is simply a phenomenal villain. His villainous ambitions are vast in scale. His actions are villainous, destructive, despicable, truly. He is frightening, imposing. At times, he feels more like a force of nature
Come
than
a
a
little
man.
closer.
For most of the story, it seems unbelievable. His powers are incredible. He slays his enemies effortlessly. And his willpower is so overwhelming
Try
that
not
he
to
is
enjoy
able
them.
to override our main characters.
My name Echo and Song.
Sephiroth begins
Swear by
his
my
story
sword.
as a cold, evil, and master swordsman. But his character undergoes a dramatic
Let's nip that in the
transformation when he learns the shocking truth of his own origins. This revelation breaks his mind. And who actually is Sephiroth? What is Sephiroth? Is he a man? Is he a god? Is he a radical scientific experiment gone wrong? Is he an interstellar calamity born of the void? Or is he simply a child desperately trying to follow in his mother's footsteps? A key theme of Final Fantasy VII is identity. This question of how do our characters present themselves to each other, and how does that presentation differ from who they truly are deep
You're in
down
for a little
inside?
shock.
How does their understanding of their
You're
own
in for a little shock.
identity
Glitch.
force of the story?
Surrender
So
and
many
be
characters in
Time to shine.
very different
Barbados,
than who they are
guide us.
first presented, including Cloud,
I hear everything.
Barrett, Regular, Yeso, and Sephiroth himself. I plan on posting several more videos examining the story of Final Fantasy VII, and this question of identity is going to keep coming up. In this video, in order to understand the character of Sephiroth, his layered identity, and how he was written, I want to follow him through the entire story, from his explosive introduction to his final climactic boss battle. Okay, so Sephiroth is mentioned several times before he actually appears on screen. For example, in one scene we see a flashback in which a younger version of our main character, Cloud, says that he wants to join Soldier so he can become as strong as Sephiroth. Soldier is the elite military division of Shinra, the dystopian corporate monopoly, which has seized control of nearly the entire world in Final Fantasy VII. Sephiroth is said to have been the most powerful member of Soldier, and this is how his character is first presented to the player, as a great warrior, a powerful swordsman, a war hero, someone who our protagonist aspires to emulate. Developers have stated that some aspects of Sephiroth's character were inspired by the story of the legendary medieval Japanese swordsman Sasaki Kojiro, a warrior who fought a famous duel, but we'll discuss that more later. At the start of the game, people say that Sephiroth is already dead, killed 5 years earlier under uncertain circumstances. For the first act of the game, the villain of the story is the Shinra Electric Power Company, whose ruthless exploitation of the planet's natural resources is killing the planet itself, and whose seizure of the government has created a dystopian society where a single corporation wields total power. For a while, this seems to be a simple story about a band of plucky rebels defying the will of an evil authoritarian regime. A story about the confrontation between greedy corporate bureaucrats and environmental freedom fighters. But then, during one of our heroes' battles against the dastardly power company, a reborn Sephiroth suddenly appears, and the story transforms into something else altogether. A much grander and more epic story about the fate of all life on the planet. Sephiroth's character is central to this transformation. He individually uplifts the story of Final Fantasy VII to something far more complex than the simple good versus evil tale from which it begins. So much of what makes this story great is only possible because of its villain. Sephiroth's character is actually introduced to the audience twice, in two very different ways. First, at the Shinra headquarters building, where we only see the aftermath of his rampage, and then second, in Cloud's flashback at Nibelheim, where we actually see him appear on screen. Okay, so let's start with the first. Aerith, a beloved and good-hearted member of our hero's team, is kidnapped by Shinra and locked away in their headquarters. Because Aerith, and I am going to be calling her Aerith in all these videos. Anyway, Aerith is the last living descendant of a people called the Cetra, also known as the Ancients, a nomadic race who are able to commune with the planet itself in a very deep and profound way, and who almost entirely died out thousands of years ago for reasons I'll discuss in more detail later. For now, all that matters is that Aerith is their last descendant, and the greedy, heartless executives at Shinra believe they can use her to find a place called the Promised Land, There lie vast quantities of resources for the company to exploit, further enriching itself. Our heroes don't take very kindly to this kidnapping and decide to infiltrate the Shinra HQ to rescue their friend. During this infiltration, we reach Shinra's research department, where Cloud sees something inside a special containment tank. We are shown a single brief flash of a bizarre alien-like creature, which Barrett describes as a freak. But otherwise, no details are given. It remains a mystery. In this brief glimpse, the player might get a hint that this story is going to be about something much grander and much stranger than just Shinra. There is something beyond humanity at work here, a cosmic influence whose motivations and nature are perhaps impossible to comprehend. But we'll dig into that more later. Moving forward, our hero's rescue attempt fails. They are captured by the Turks, powerful Shinra special agents of the company's investigative department, basically deadly secret police who enforce Shinra's authority. The Turks drag Cloud and the rest in front of Mr. Shinra himself, the fat, slimy, greedy, nationalist president and founder of the Shinra Electric Power Company. The man personally responsible for all the terrible things his company has done. The dystopian living conditions, the overexploitation of natural resources, the destruction of the environment, and in essence, because his company has become more powerful than the government itself, he is basically the ruler of the entire world. And what a foul world he has built. The first time you play the game, the developers want you to believe that this guy is the true villain of the story. And in this scene, he does a good job acting the part. He is arrogant, dismissive, cares only for increasing the glory of his corporate kingdom. The lives of people and the natural resources of the planet only matter to him so far as he can use them to increase his own wealth. But these primitive human ambitions will very soon be cast aside. This is going to be a story about cosmic ambitions. And to demonstrate to the player just how trivial Shinra's motivations are, Sephiroth is going to swiftly and easily slay this wannabe villain. Okay, so our heroes are locked in a Shinra prison, and this could have been the end of the story. They have no way of escaping, they have failed in their mission. It appears that the world is doomed to be dominated by Shinra. But then something totally unexpected happens. Cloud wakes up to discover that the door to his cell has been mysteriously left open. And only his cell. It's important to note that none of the other characters have been freed. Someone told Cloud that someone does not care what his friends. When he ventures out, he finds that all of the Shinra guards have been slaughtered. Cloud and the others follow a trail of blood and carnage through the building. Even the walls have been damaged, cut and slashed by some sort of massive blade. The player should be asking themselves, who could have done this? Who could have so utterly defeated Shinra private army with its own influence? Something even our heroes failed to accomplish. And instead of the Shinra soldiers from that robust world, the player will battle strange creatures and encounters with bloody trail leads them to the research department again. They see that someone has violently destroyed the Genova containment tank and stolen the specimen that was held inside. Cloud eventually reaches the top of the building, the president's office, and the president...
Wow, Xingqiu is so much weaker.
Ring cutter. No, my sword.
Ruler of the world. This is who we thought was the story. He has been killed completely off screen. To no fanfare whatsoever, only minutes after his introduction. Cloud immediately identifies the sword as belonging to Sephiroth, meaning that not only is the famous soldier still alive, but that he has betrayed Shinra, his former employer. Palmer, a particularly buffoonish Shinra executive, appears, an eyewitness to Sephiroth's slaughter, and he reveals that Sephiroth's goal was to prevent the company from reaching the Promised Land, which is, of course, our hero's goal too. For the briefest of moments, it seems as if Sephiroth might actually be a good guy. But Cloud pushes back against this, says that it is not. Sephiroth is trying to accomplish something else. This first introduction to Sephiroth's character is a master class in how to make a balance. Right, dangerous. Right from the very start. The game has already spent a lot of time building up the Shinra Electric Power Company as a dangerous villain. They've caused horrific destruction, city of Midgard.
Let
And
my
even
name
defeating
echo in
Cloud at the
sound.
elements of
Let me
battle,
weave you a
Shinra
verse.
already
Rain
seemed
outlines your fate.
powerful. But then, out of nowhere, another villain swoops in and easily defeats them. This makes the new villain seem vastly more powerful and more dangerous than he would have otherwise. I adore this introduction because it accomplishes so much better than seeing Sephiroth on screen. You just see the results of his own advantage. All the death and destruction he has wrought in his form. And there's so much mystery
Rain
here, too.
outlines your
We could
fate.
only have Sephiroth Cloud from his jail cell, but why? What is his connection to Cloud? And why did he steal Genova? What is his connection to this strange Golden Lake creature? And what is his connection to Cetra and the Promised
Witness the power
Land?
of
Why
the
does
Word
he
in
attack
me.
Shinra?
Shower me with praise.
What are his
Time to shine.
After escaping from the Shinra HQ, Cloud rescued the city of Midgard
Seize
and
the
recruited
skies.
the nearby town. There, Cloud tells them what happened to Sephiroth 5 years ago at Nibelheim, which was Cloud and Tifa's hometown. Yes, Cloud claims to have once been a soldier for the same elite Shinra military organization, Sephiroth. He says that 5 years ago, he and Sephiroth were given a mission to travel to Nibelheim and investigate the Mako reactor that was malfunctioning
Rain outlines
by
your
the
fate.
monsters. You see Cloud and Sephiroth riding together with an activate military transport truck. And this is the first time we ever actually see Sephiroth only gone in the flesh. So let's discuss his vision design. Sephiroth's designer, Tetsuya Nomura, said in an interview that my concept for Sephiroth from the beginning was that everything about him would be Kako his battle movements and all his in-game scenes too. My image of the relationship between Cloud and Sephiroth was that of Musashi Miyamoto and Sasaki Kojima, and I had
my
them in
sword.
I designed
Rain
their
outwards.
appearance, as well as their swords. Of course, Cloud is Musashi, and Sephiroth is Kojiro. That term Nomura uses, kakoi, is a Japanese word which is usually translated as fool, but can also mean handsome, good-looking, and stylish. And I think you can easily see that in Sephiroth's visual design, even as blurry and blocky as these old polygons are. This guy is supposed to be cool. The audience is supposed to be enamored. So look at his original
Everybody stand back.
silver hair, stylish black
Nice and
leather,
spicy. Break a leg.
The breast
long sword, the rock and
cleavage.
Hey there.
This guy looks like a
Rubber send
pop
up.
star. The sense of coolness is enhanced by his
Teamwork is dreamwork.
for this mission. Cloud's
Strike is one.
just bouncing off the wall, jumping down, talking about how excited he is.
Coming at ya.
Behaving like a child, whereas Sephiroth was bold.
Flex up. Observe.
Possesses an air of emotional detachment, which is a defining trait for stereotypical
Coming at ya.
Nomura mentions two famous historical Japanese warriors, Musashi Miyamoto and Sasaki Kojiro. I've already mentioned Kojiro, but Musashi was Kojiro's lifelong rival, and in the end they fought a famous duel in which Kojiro was killed. But through his prowess in that one incredible battle, he gained an eternal fame despite losing his life. So,
And I just realized.
characters, Nomura was trying to
Shower me with praise. Let my name
master
echo.
warriors.
Witness
There's
the
an
power of the
alternative.
Word. Know my
Team I could be trying.
We should also talk a little bit about Sephiroth's name.
Make way for the
Is related to the sacred tree of life. The name Sephiroth is meant to give a sense of the God indicate a relationship with the divine, an appropriate name for a creature who aspires to become a god himself. At one point, the truck is attacked by monsters, and Cloud and Sephiroth go outside to face
Yeah,
them.
Shang
It
Chu
turns
just
out to be
isn't
a
strong
freaking
enough.
dragon. And Cloud's attacks barely
Which is just
do any
absurd.
damage. On the other hand, Sephiroth's attacks do thousands of points worth of damage. He slays this dragon in just 2 moves. This guy is really tough, the epitome of the skilled swordsman. Cloud says that he was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. He looked up to Sephiroth. He wanted to be like Sephiroth. And in this short battle, you can easily understand why. Who wouldn't want to be like Sephiroth? When they reach the town itself, Sephiroth asks Cloud what it feels like to be back home. This is not just small talk. Sephiroth is genuinely curious to know what home feels like. He has no home of his own. He says that his mother, who he calls Genova, died right after he was born, and he does not say anything about his father. He interrupts his own thoughts by bursting out into laughter. Here at the start, his past is a laughing matter. It's not something that matters to Sephiroth. All he cares about is completing the mission in front of him. But that's going to change, give way really soon.
Ring cutter! No, my soul! Rain outlines your...
character.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Quiet now. Scatter! Skyward! Strike cloud convert!
Even after discovering what you
Here comes the catch.
latch onto that strange
Gotcha.
figure as a substitute.
Let me weave you a verse.
It's also interesting
No,
that
my sword!
this point of the story seems to Sephiroth.
Seize the sky!
What we're seeing here is how Sephiroth identifies as the master of swords, but your behavior will change dramatically.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Quietly. Ring
Of
cutter.
course, the question of what really defines humanity is another
Scatter! Skyward!
story. Sephiroth,
Make way for
for a
you!
large portion of the story, it seems as if there is no is something else. But that answer will be revelation regarding origins. But we're getting ahead of our
Time to go. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
He still identifies as
Skyward!
Sephiroth does possess a small amount of passion. There's no ego whatsoever.
Let my magic begin.
Wants them to have fun together. He does not participate in the fun himself, but he does not
Busted.
budget.
Things are about to get
Now
dicey.
people are excited that the
Scatter!
great warrior Sephiroth will
Seize the
find
skies!
this
Ring
famous
cutter.
is revered
Rain
and
outlines your
celebrated.
fate. No, my soul!
It's also interesting to see that for a picture it's in Taiwan past. Like this is no
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Scatter! Skyward!
It's just more evidence of how radical
Make way for the witness the power of the rock.
he is. From here, soldiers are flying around the location of the malfunction a rope bridge collapses, tumbling down to the pit. After they regroup, they realize that one of the soldiers has
Not
witnessed.
enough.
Sephiroth refuses to search for
I guess I just have to get good.
That they continue the mission. This reveals a fundamental coldness in Sephiroth's early character. There might be a little compassion in him, but he was never someone who cared very much for the lives of men under his command. There's this moment when they find a Mako spring in a cave. Cloud asks some apparently juvenile questions regarding the nature of magic, and Sephiroth takes on the role of mentor.
How do I
giving
have
a
so much
simple
crit rate and
lay on
crit
the
damage
history of
on?
materia. When Cloud says that magic is too mysterious for him to understand, Sephiroth laughs at his childish reaction. And I don't think this laughter is mean-spirited. I think it's genuine. Sephiroth is remembering something from his past and it makes him laugh. Again, the casual human behavior here isn't what you would expect from the villain he becomes. At this point in the story, he is sane. Is normal. Sephiroth says that someone once told him to never use such unscientific terms as mysterious or magical. That someone is Hojo, the current head of Shinra's research department. Sephiroth describes him as an inexperienced man. Inherited the work of a greater scientist, a wonky mass of neuroses and psychological complexes. This moment is significant because this is, I think, one of the only times in the entire game when Sephiroth shares a personal memory of Hojo. Eventually, it is going to be revealed that Hojo is Sephiroth's biological father, meaning that Sephiroth did have a family, a human family, though he never knew it. In this dialogue, he is dismissive and condescending towards Hojo. Clearly does not think very highly of him. Anyway, moving on. The party reaches the Mako reactor, and inside they find a chamber utterly unlike anything seen in the interior of any of the other reactors. The other Mako reactors in the game are simply industrial facilities that use Mako to generate electricity. but this one on Mount Nebel seems to have been used for some sort of experiment. The word Genova is written in bold letters on the wall, and the chamber is filled with strange containment pods. Sephiroth does not display much of a reaction at first. He quickly identifies the source of the malfunction and orders Cloud to conduct a repair. Mission still comes first. He is clearly curious about what's happening inside this chamber and recognizes it as
Quiet now. Game's up. Fun's over.
and when Cloud does so, it's a bizarre, deformed humanoid creature. A grotesque life form created from Mako energy, created by Gojo. Sephiroth compares the creature inside to the members of the Sun.
Time to shine. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. One shall not back down. Seize the skies.
Cloud asks a very innocent question about the Sephiroth of his shoulders, and Sephiroth completely freaks out. It seems that he realizes for the first time that he actually made
Fun's over. Let my name echo in song. Scatter. Skyward.
that he might not have
Straight
at all.
clouds converge.
Instead, just another grotesque-like 3 years from Mako and Gojo's recent experience. He begins wiring his sword. He says that he
Quiet
was
now.
not
Here comes the catch. Show a new thing. Give my fire consideration.
in this scene, I think
Scatter.
Sephiroth comes off
Skyward. Let the world collide. Wait a minute. Keep my efforts higher, higher. Hands on fire.
the same corporate
Quietly now.
as everyone else in the
Gotcha.
store. It's a tool that has been
Game's
manufactured
up.
by a
Fun's
corporation
over.
that only cares about increasing its profits, that does not care about its life at all. It drives Sephiroth to uncover all of his pens. Discover the truth of his origins. Sephiroth has experienced a crisis of identity. With this revelation, he can no longer identify as the same person as before. He can no longer be that tool.
Let my name echo in song.
Afterwards, Sephiroth reveals his state. Quietly
Skyward.
The Shinra
Seize the skies.
outskirts of Nibelheim. Its visual design is meant to resemble a stereotypical haunted house. This design indicates to the audience that this manor is the same as terrible horror, that something very wrong
Fun's
happened.
over.
These scientists of Shinra used this manor as a base when they were conducting some of their first experiments on
Make way for you.
with themselves, using them to create new life forms in the Mako reactor chamber. Sephiroth comes here seeking information about his own origins, while looking for the missing Sephiroth. Cloud breaks through a false wall of magic, and then
Quietly now.
staircase. At the bottom, he finds Shinra's abandoned research lab, where they left
Seize the
journals and
skies.
books detailing their experiments. Sephiroth is here too to read all that old research. He is reading out loud when Cloud arrives. In one entry he reads, "A secret dead organism was found in a 4,000-year-old stratum. Professor
Let my
Gas
name
and
echo in
the
song.
organism Genova confirmed to be a Genova Project
Straight clouds
Mako
converge.
reactor one through.
Here's my fire
Sephiroth
in
drops the
consideration.
book, gazes up towards the ceiling, and says, "My mother's name is Genova Project. Could this just be a coincidence?" Then he looks down at the
Things are
floor
about
and
to get
says,
dicey.
really in a state of personal anguish. Professor gasped. Why didn't you tell me? Why did you die? He remains locked in the basement for days, voraciously pouring all the research material, reading every single book on the shelves, hundreds of them. Cloud says he behaved as if he was possessed. And in a way, this is an accurate statement. Except Sephiroth is not being possessed by an evil spirit. Instead, he is being possessed by a new understanding of himself.
Let's light it
Based
up.
on what he discovers in Shinra's research labs. Again, I think Sephiroth is very sympathetic. He has been lied to by people he trusts. He doesn't know what is true or false anymore. He doesn't know what is real. The only person who can provide him with answers, Professor Gas, is long dead. So he has to piece the truth together 3 at a time. Days later, Cloud returns to the
Strike is one.
and discovers a Sephiroth who is completely
This
transformed.
one's got your
Essentially,
name on it.
Sephiroth is laughing behind, apparently driven mad by what he expressed. He calls Cloud a loathsome traitor, and some of what he is learned. He says, this planet originally belonged to Cetra. Cetra were a race. They would travel, unlock the planet, and then after their long, harsh journey, they would find the promised land and secure happiness. However, some began to dislike traveling. They built dwellings and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had bestowed and gave back not a whit in return. Those were disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors fled in all directions. They survived because they had the crisis of the planet was averted.
Seize the sky.
After that, your ancestors now all that's left of the Cetra are these reports. Cloud asks what this has to do with the Cetra. He responds, don't you see? The 2,000-year-old making the nova is found in a layer of ice, which led to the
Let my name echo in song.
of the Genomic Project created
Skyward. Strike cloud convert.
that is the Cetra. I was the one who created it. Professor Gas, leader of the Genova Project, ingenious scientist, created it.
Time to go.
Then Sephiroth marched away, declaring that he was going to
Here
kill
comes the cat.
This is the information from Sephiroth.
Let the world come alive.
And that's the fascinating thing about it. In Final Fantasy VII, in this story, your identity is not who you are. Instead, it is a story you tell yourself about
Must go
yourself.
on.
And
Let
it
my
does not
magic
have to be
begin.
a true story. It is possible to build your entire identity upon a foundation of falsehood and misunderstanding. In this scene, Sephiroth is a character who is writing
Skyward.
story. It's a dramatic and epic and wild story about him and the creation of a genius scientist, the only son of a lost race, sole descendant, former master of humanity, and honorable, powerful race who were betrayed by the lesser humans. A race who sacrificed themselves to protect the planet only for that planet to be ravaged by the greedy humans who betrayed them. A second betrayal. In this story, Sephiroth is the incurrer of that betrayal, and he intends to avenge it. He is not Cetra, rightful master of the planet, and someone who has every reason to hate and despise humanity. The only problem with this story is that it is all wrong. Outdated research notes, and those notes are full of mistakes, half-truths, and factual errors. First and foremost, as we'll discover later, but it's not a Cetra. That was a mistaken assumption made by the Shinra researchers who first excavated her body, and if she is not a member of the Cetra, then Sephiroth, even if the Cetra were betrayed, which they really weren't, he is not a member of that betrayal. It has nothing. His ancestor, Genova, did not sacrifice himself to save the planet from a terrible crisis. Genova was a crisis. He is the descendant of humanity who complements the Cetra the people he is currently facing. His entire sense of self should be his enemies. Sephiroth was not created by a genius scientist. He was not created by Professor Gas, a man he admired. Instead, he is the biological child of Vulture, a man who is scorned. I think that is part of the reason why Sephiroth moves the same. As a constructed to have so many broken and mistaken parts, his sense of self is wrong and contradicts reality, and that is why it is so destructive. Sephiroth is something of a tragic character. Absolutely everything he thinks he knows about the world himself is wrong. Sephiroth's identity is just a mess. This identity crisis broke his mind, and psychologically he never fully recovered. Before Cloud follows Sephiroth out of the mansion and finds that he will find him playing. The townspeople have been slaughtered. Sephiroth is sadistic, murdering. Fine. He believes he is avenging betrayal. He believes his ancestors were betrayed by the lazy and greedy humans and so deserve death. Driven by his mistaken identity, Sephiroth's actions become true. He kills without hesitation, without care. He slaughters dozens, if not hundreds, of innocent people for no reason. There is nothing cool or admirable about him anymore. He is a monster who cannot be negotiated with or reasoned with. In many stories, there will come a scene where a villain will reveal who they are. He will cast off their mask and reveal the evil within. It was always there, mind and wait. There will be a dramatic change in behavior, just like the scene with Sephiroth here. An example that I've examined on this film before would be Odin from God of War Ragnarok. Puts on a mask of being the ultimate metaphor at the beginning of the story, then tears that mask off to reveal a callous and murderous personality underneath later. That is not exactly what is happening with Sephiroth here, though. Unlike a villain such as Odin, Sephiroth was not always evil. As we saw earlier, he felt no ill will towards his townspeople. He was willing to lose for victory. It was only the change in his understanding of himself that he was willing to do these terrible things. Cloud pursues Sephiroth all the way back to the bottom of the reactor, where we find Tifa and her dead father, who is another victim of Sephiroth's rampage. Furious, she grabs his
Hello.
She grabs her mom. Hello. So what's the new stuff in Genshin? The Abyss. What did they replace the one?
The top half is just the worst right now,
Which is
but the bottom half is just filled with fodder bosses like the Jade Plume.
so J Plume easy fight, obviously. What's the
And
top half? First half.
the second half has the freaking mechanical array, the geo,
So-
the physical hypostasis,
Also easy.
and then for third half, for third chamber, second half, we have the guy that gives you increased jump height.
So it's like the second mechanical array.
Yep. But top half is just the worst. It starts off with the Dendro Ball bitches with a freaking Pyro Abyss Mage with them. The second half has a bunch of Specters, and then Whopper Flowers, and then the stupid Chasm enemies, and then finally there's just Copelia.
Question. Does the bitch hang on. Are there Geo Specters or no?
There are no Geo Specters. Why would there be? The Abyss thingy is all about using Geo constructs for Chiori.
Oh yeah, true. So I mean, Navia will just destroy first half, right?
I'm using Navia on my bottom half. She doesn't have enough survivability for what's happening.
Yeah, because she don't have no
Yeah, the Chasm bitches, they deal so much fucking damage, I keep dying to them.
What Chasm bitches? Bertap or the black iron guys?
The guys that make you wanna not bring a shield.
I'm fine, I'll still bring a shield, it still works.
Yeah, you'll be forced to make a shield anyway thanks to Crystallize.
Vaporize, yeah. There's still no changes at 9, 10, and 11, right?
Pretty much.
Oh, wait. Floor 11 has the bitches.
Yeah, floor 11 has also changed.
Oh, they have.
There's no
concentrated
freaking thingy anymore. You know what I'm talking about?
No, there's
Freaking,
concentrated bitches.
what do you call it? Leyline defense. Yeah, there's no more leyline defense.
That's convenient, right?
Indeed.
We don't really want the ley line defense, it's annoying.
Indeed. Who likes leyline defense? You know?
It's the thing is, ley line defense is easy as fuck. The only issue with it is that fucking enemies sometimes just don't want to target for some reason.
Indeed.
Yeah, skyward.
But still, I'd rather have game modes that that give us fucking not time related fucking stuff, just challenge related stuff.
Indeed. No!
Wow.
Alright, that was the closest I got. It really is just a get good moment. I don't need any defenses, I just need to fucking not suck and stop getting hit by their stupid, obvious, well-telegraphed, very slow attacks.
Oh, you're still doing Abyss?
Yeah.
Are you telling me that I'm gonna get past you on floor 12?
Yes. I can 3-star it. It's possible. The math says yes, but my skill says no.
Stray clouds converge.
By the way, the fucking... You know the training guide, right?
Uh-huh.
Does it say your characters are built good or no?
Yeah, they say if your builds are good or bad.
No, like, how high is your characters on that
No,
list?
the character guide, all it says is, you know what happens when you fail in a domain and they tell you should level up some shit? Yeah, that's really all they say.
I know.
That you should level up more shit. But they don't tell you if the stuff you're wearing and stuff is actually any good.
No, but is it saying that your fucking characters are built good enough? Like, leveled up good enough?
Yeah, obviously, like I said. Like, it's like in the domains.
Seize the skies.
When you
I don't
fail
trust
one.
I'm asking you, is it saying that your teams are good or not?
Oh no, none of my teams are good. Even my Hu Tao team.
Your Hu Tao is also not like on the line at the threshold that says that it's good enough?
She's one of the few characters who actually is on the threshold. For a well-built character.
Yeah, all my characters will have that, right?
Time to go.
At least it tells you that you're past threshold.
Yes, I suppose.
Even if you don't have your talents leveled up to level 10. Like specifically the normal attack one.
I need more uptime for Shan Yun. She needs to jump more. That's my only defensive utility.
You know, Rusty, it's good, right? At least in the training guide, it shows you the skill level up priority, right?
I suppose.
I wish fucking Patinomer did that.
I mean, I guess, yeah, that would be kinda nice.
Yeah, it's good priority level up, man. Give us that.
Seize the skies.
Meteor! 140k Meteor, Rusty. Augers. And then 140k Navia Shotgun. I like how Zhongli's Meteor is equivalent to one Navia Shotgun.
Here comes the catch.
Nice. Navia's shotgun is stronger than Zhongli. Meteor's confirmed canon. Navia with solo Zhongli, no cap.
I mean, you also gotta take into account that that's a fucking crit damage spamming Meteor actually, and not the shield stupid one.
Gotcha. Things are about
Yes.
to get dicey. Shower new things.
I mean, Rusty, I remember someone doing like 1,000,000 damage. with
Also,
Zhongli.
don't power scale Genshin characters from game stats.
Rusty, did you not see the fucking 1,000,000 damage Zhongli Meteor?
What?
The catch.
They did a bunch of setup with it, like not Kazuha.
What
Wait,
would Kazuha do for Zhongli?
I'm pretty sure Kazuha was there, yeah. What do you mean? Kazuha buffs your elemental damage.
Even Geo? Interesting. I thought it was just whatever
Oh.
his world.
Oh, elemental damage. Pretty sure. So they had Kazuha, Mona, and Bennett, I think, with Zhongli, and they did the 1,000,000 damage on the Skyrim boss fight.
Stray clouds converge.
Shit, Harina actually died.
Furina actually died? Wow, skill issue. You know, you can put Furina in healing mode if you really wanted, like, survivability, right?
That is a severe DPS loss.
It is, but it keeps you alive, and being alive means you can still deal damage.
but I want a 3-star.
Here comes the catch. Busted.
There's so many fucking waves. 2 minutes is the fastest I can reasonably clear. I know I can beat the fucking mechanical array in 1 minute anyhow.
Are you sure? Because that's a stall boss, though.
He sure is. I just need to time my rotations with Navia.
Things are about to get
It'll be fine.
quietly now.
Is your Navia actually good? Like, built good?
You question? Yes, she's not built good. She still
Like what?
definitely could be improved. Like my Hu Tao still has more talent levels.
Is she still not crit?
Busted.
She most definitely still hates critting.
Quietly now.
Nice. I don't know what's up with my Abyss, but all the fucking buffs I'm getting is critting.
I wish that were me. I've received literally 0 crits so far.
Well, I mean, this is on difficulty stage 9 and 12 though, so you know, I still don't know what it's gonna get on for.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
I'm doing specters now in floor 10. Oh yeah, wait a minute, those are pyro specters.
I wish Shanyon could actually
Way for the Adeptus.
group up stuff. Oh, they come to me. That's very convenient.
They come.
Yes.
Quietly now. Things are about to get. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
How much energy does Shanyon have? Fuck, that's not enough.
Man. Hallelujah, it's raining man.
No!
Well, you know him.
I really need Shanyon to have better burst uptime. What the fuck? How do I deal with this?
More ER?
What if I gave her Favonius?
What if you gave her a fucking ER set?
She is.
No, she's using the healing set though.
No, she's using VV.
No, that's not ER set. ER set is in fucking Inazuma, Resty.
Oh, that's gonna. I need VV. I need the
I know.
shred.
What team are you using with Shanyon now?
Boring.
Hmm?
Isn't
Without
there
lunch.
anything else more interesting to do?
So, what's the other team?
Navia.
Wow. Zhongli petrifying the bitches is really nice. Because I aim shotgun good and hit everybody.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm gonna
Game's up. Fun's over.
try one more.
Quietly now.
Sure, you missed out when you went for Zhongli.
Waifu over Meta. That's why I have Chiori after all.
Resty, Zhongli probably has some waifu mods for
Here comes the catch.
reasons. And also, Zhongli has no gender. He's a god. He can turn into a waifu whenever he wants.
Yeah, well, he doesn't turn into a waifu for us in game.
That's why you're gonna turn him into a waifu.
With mods.
Yes.
Gotcha. Things are
One,
about
one.
to get dicey.
I could also just consider changing my party members. I really need grouping.
I mean,
Seize the skies.
For the waves before the chasm bitches show up.
you can use Venti grouping there, because obviously
Game's up.
Venti lifts them up into the air. I mean, I think your blood can hit, but I don't think it'll be guaranteed hitting 100% of the time.
Fuck it, switch to healing
What
mode.
a trap. Gotcha.
It's not like I need to worry about being in circle impact.
Stray cloud converge.
There's Geo shields. What the fuck?
Let my name echo in song.
You know what would
The
be cool,
stupid
right?
fucking shield. How come its height is just enough that I can't jump over it with Shanyon?
What shield?
And why is he so good at turning that I can't just go behind him?
Time to shine.
Like, what shield?
The Geo Shield guy from the chasm.
Make
Or
way.
Ankanono, rather.
The big fat guy?
Yeah. Okay, I have 40 seconds to beat the mechanical array. That's not gonna happen.
When does he put up his shield? Before?
Right away.
I'm going in. You're
Like,
toast.
and how does he get the shield then?
Finale and step.
Because there's always a way to make them go put their like shield down, right?
I do not know about that.
A proper
Remember,
Maybe-
I don't read.
You should. Maybe you need a shield.
Well,
unit there.
I don't know their name and I need to know their name so I can search them up in the guide.
All of them start with Black Serpent Knight,
Coming at ya. Fire. Well, this
right?
Hmm.
Or Black Serpent just in general. No need for the Knight part.
strike is one and step.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Ah, sure. Here comes the face.
More max HP. Damn.
Coming at
More max HP. Yeah, good. What did the Shanyan beasts do again? They just fucking throw water at you, right?
They sure do. They shoot water bubbles. Water guns. Like
And that's
Pokemon
it.
water guns. Yeah, I need grouping. I can take my time beating those guys if I can just group. Shan Yun does not provide enough grouping.
I need grouping!
I mean, if I burst as her first thing in the morning, I don't know. Wait, that's a weird sentence.
I think you just need to use your aggro good. Like aggro them all together instead of trying to group them. Oh yeah, I forgot.
They do all aggro towards. It's just I knock them back so much.
With
Hu Tao Plunge has a lot of knockback for some reason, and it's not offset enough by Shan Yun's freaking anemo damage that she does every plunge that brings enemies closer to you.
Consecrated bitches, I'm murdering them.
I could try Sucrose DPS, but like that definitely doesn't have enough DPS for this.
Man, I'm killing the Man, remember the time when we said consecrated bitches are so hard?
They're in floor 11.
I know. But they are fucking easy as hell now. Like
They
I killed them
almost
before
killed me.
I killed them before they can even spawn their rocks. Oh, it's the two fucking water bitches. This is an easy fight. It's so convenient that Zhongli can still petrify the water phantasms.
I need a healer though, but I can't replace Farina. I can't replace Shanyan. I can't replace.
Rina is your healer. You just need to use her correctly. I'm on floor 11, stage second half stage 3 now. I'm
Oh,
about to reach.
just out of curiosity, I'm gonna see how well my Sucrose DPS will do.
Probably not good. Because Anemo
Chamber 1.
is not that great for that fight, right?
No, Anemo is really useful on on top half.
Pretty sure you just want to use quick bloom or something against those guys.
My Quick Bloom teams aren't strong enough still.
Yeah, the fat guy that you're talking about is the Black Serpent Knight Rockbreaker Axe.
Yeah,
you
so
go.
how do I deal with the shield?
I don't know, you need to have your own shield, maybe. Search it, I don't know.
Wow, such
You said you're
helpful
gonna search
advice.
You said you're gonna search it when you know the name. So there you go, Black Serpent Knight Rockbreaker Axe.
What a mouthful. Maybe the wiki has info.
I know, that's why I'm telling you. I got 20% attack on the first hard button.
That's not that bad.
I know. Yeah, everyone else in my second team uses it.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear.
And you know, Bennett
Animal
and
touch. Why are we
Oh
Shanley.
my god.
What are you saying? Oh my god.
Yeah, there's no way I can leave Sucrose on field. Like that, she's gonna
Why?
fucking die. She just died.
Nice. Die. Okay. Oh, Danica and Vereen. What the hell are you guys doing here?
Oh, do I just keep trying? What can I do?
Wakan na yo. So, what did you do to deal with Danica and Vereen, Rusty?
I plunged all over the place. Quite literally. They were literally both on opposite ends of the abyss at one point, and I had no choice but to run.
How long did it take you to kill them?
2 minutes. 1 minute
And what
on
was
the
the...
Jade Plume.
I see.
Like I said, grouping would allow things to go way much more faster.
I mean, here's the thing, Rusty. Just focus on the fucking Anemo guy, because the ice guy keeps going towards you anyways. Surprisingly, I finished it in 8 minutes and 3 seconds left. So I'm basically around the same time as yours.
Good job.
I mean, the Jade Blue Mushroom is easy as fuck though. So, you know, there's no problems there. What team did you use for the mushroom? It's the Navia team, right?
Yeah.
It's 20 seconds and I'm halfway done. Oh, the Jade Blue Mushroom fight.
Maybe Sucrose will be a similar enough buff
I finished the Jade Blue Mushroom fight in like 30 seconds, Rusty.
that Farina gives.
You sure? You sure you want to an ammo? What stage is it? Is it chamber 3 or chamber 2 that
You're
you're
on
fighting
floor
those?
12 now, aren't you? You should
Yes, I'm on
know.
chamber.
You should know where the Blackrock guys are. It's always Chamber 2 that's the hardest.
Ah, they're in the Spectre place. Okay.
Yeah, 6 Spectres, then 3 Whopper Flowers from behind, then 5 of the big guys from Encananono. Last. That's in front, so you need to run. Or just let them come to you since they're all melee.
Right.
They'll run
Fine.
like flux to a... I don't know the proper thing to say for what they're doing, but that's what they're doing. Like moth to a flame. There you go.
I killed all the wobble flowers and it's only 9 minutes and 5 seconds timer.
That's similar to my time, actually.
And I got them all mostly pretty much kind of dead already.
What?
Which is like halfway HP.
Why do I feel like I'm missing something?
You're always missing something though.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I killed 2 of them. I killed all of them. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left.
Good job.
I just shotgunned with Navia.
Yeah, again,
Yeah.
I can do that too. I just fucking need to
Yeah,
fucking die less. God.
the issue with them is if you get hit while you have a shield, they put up, shields for themselves.
I
But that
don't
wasn't much of
have I don't have any shielders, but you know, crystallize still happens because of the shield guy being Geo. And like fat chance I'm gonna avoid and pay attention to all the crystallized bitches that show up.
But, it's a skill issue on your end. I'm fine with it. I did fine.
And yeah, I just need more burst up time with Shan Yun. I'll go see what I can do with her energy recharge. That's a
30 seconds.
big issue.
Mechanical array.
Let me try Miko Quick Boom just for fun. Although they're most definitely gonna die as well. On first chamber.
Oh, why did you choose the fucking annoying piece of shit to transform into? You piece of shit. Array bitch.
Turned into the crab's the thing you gotta kill.
No, it's the worm one. Shit. Retry. It's the worm one where when the fucking beaches spawn, it immediately digs underground.
Yeah, I have no choice but to deal with the punches because there's no way I'm gonna I'm gonna retry those fucking bitches.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's annoying. So I pressed retry, right? But while I was retrying, my Verena shit killed the bitch.
Nice. That is a nice thing, right?
That's not a nice thing. I need to restart because I reached the chamber 3 instead of retrying chamber 2.
Wow,
Let's nip that in the bud.
that sucks.
It's not that, it doesn't take that long.
Emerge.
I mean, that's true, but you know, losing progress always sucks.
I might as well level up
I hear
fucking,
everything.
Nabia's talent some more, I guess. What is it that I want to level up on Nabia? Is it skill or
Right
ultimate?
Yeah, skill, obviously.
Oh, it's skill. Is it ultimate or normal attacks?
My tail's all messed up. One with the force.
Emerge.
I'd say her normal attacks deal more damage.
Strike.
Yo! Did you see that fucking update on the talents?
You're only now just noticing?
Yeah, I haven't checked the fucking talents yet since the update.
Amazing.
What did you say? You want to upgrade the what now?
Normal
First?
attacks are a lot better.
Why is the talent upgrade priority fucking ultimate then on second? Huh, weird.
That's because people are stupid. Especially
I
since
know.
you're using Wolf Gravestone and the I have C6 Yunjin.
Yeah, Wesley, my Farina is now level 10 burst.
But yeah, I could be wrong. Let me check the fucking numbers.
Wesley, my Farina has level 10 burst now.
Cool. I should get level 9 skill on Navia.
I have my Navia is level 10. On skill.
Alright, equity and then the grain thingy for
So what does
Putara.
Navia want? Is it correct?
I don't know, her freaking burst numbers are pretty low.
know.
Although she hits only one person though. It doesn't have AoE twice per second. I don't really think that's good.
Anyways, I'm gonna level it. Yeah, Rusty, guess what?
Nani?
My Navia's normal attacks is level 10 now, and her ultimate is level 8.
Hot damn, how do you have so much talent materials? Why can't that be me?
I don't know, didn't you fucking save up some talent materials from the fucking event?
I sure did. But it's still not enough to crown anybody.
Skill issue.
It's not a skill issue, that's a fucking RNG bullshit. Fuck you RNG moment issue.
Skill issue for you.
Fine.
My fucking
And
Purina
the
team.
level 90 weapons.
My
Alright,
perpetual
that's level 90.
hyper
What about
boost
Navia?
is super strong now, Rusty.
Nice. Oh, I should have leveled up Bennett. Why did I fucking level up? What did I fucking level up again? Oh, I leveled up Yelan. I should have leveled up Bennett instead so he has more attack, base attack to give to Navia. Lord knows that might be useful.
Oh Lord, she got me. Damn, the fucking Navia level up is fucking busted.
Alright, level 9 Navia skill. Maybe she'll actually freaking crit with her bursts now. This way. That's just copium though. It only increases her numbers. Fuck, I need Whopper Flower bullshit. How the fuck do I not have any Whopper Flower bullshit? I
Oh,
have
you
like
have more
I have like
flowers.
999 of those. Just like with Samatrals and the other shit. You
Rusty, it's
can
been a proof. It's been a proven fact. If you take care of all your character talents, they will crit more for you because they think that you care about them.
Is that
It's
really
straight.
how that works?
Yeah, isn't that why my Navia keeps critting and yours doesn't?
Sure.
It's just straight facts, Rusty. Trust.
Proven. Scientifically proven. There, level 9 fucking normal attacks for Hu Tao. I have no idea why her normal attacks were level 8 for so long.
Because you're stupid. Man, if only the fucking worm wasn't the
Then let me
robot.
see if I can level 12 Bennett's Burst for a
Rusty,
total from 106 to 112. Hell yeah.
I did my first half better this time. So on my J Blue Mushroom fight, I have 8 minutes and 25 seconds to fight it.
Nice. Alright, it's always resistance books. Thankfully, the Mondstadt event right now is giving Mondstadt talent materials. I should have
Mhm.
enough to level up Bennett.
Have you have you continued the monster event yet? Or you haven't?
I haven't. I'm pretty sure my schedule was for me to just do nothing but floor 12 Abyss today for Genshin.
It's not gonna take forever to do 412.
Who knows? I could just lower my standards and 6-star, but I wanna prove I can do it twice. My pride is on the line.
But you have no pride.
I do now. I said
Wow.
pride is a
Character
weakness, and
development.
that's why I have no shame. But look at
I
me
know.
now.
Character development for Rusty. He has pride now.
It's
He's
not
gay.
character development, it's character regression.
Rusty has a character development with being a prideful
Fuck, I
pride
have
guy.
11 and I need 12 resistance books. Maybe I will do the event. Are there any resistance books I can get right now in the event?
Probably. I could do this better. The fucking I need to. Yeah, Geo Construct is really good, Rusty, because the fucking Abyss makes do AoE and does a lot of physical
I hate
damage.
that time fucking stops when you're in the abyss. I still need to do that. Wait 2 days for the next part of the event. Fuck this, I'm taking a shower first. I need a break.
You always need breaks. Take a break. Take a Kit Kat.
Damn it, why did I put all my resources on one half? Bennett, could have used those levels way more. No, put it on Yelan. That was a good idea. That from the is that from
Just keep getting swarmed
the
with
Liwa
more and more
thingy?
customers. It's been
What?
non-stop work. We've got a lot of orders.
I killed what?
Maybe we should hire.
Die quickly, please. Your mom
Taking
is
a
a
break,
whore
cuties?
if you don't die. Quickly.
I was just looking at the sales data, and it seems like you two have.
Oh, Lisa! Perfect timing.
Oh, are the orders piling
Do you
up
just need
already?
to run
We're
behind it
officially
and then do damage so that
Well,
he
I
stops
can't say
shielding?
I'm surprised by the success. While you
I
two
don't know,
are
I'll
busy
go
with the
look it
shop,
up.
I was
But I
talking
just need to
with
finish
Freya
the
after
stupid
observing
cutscene
your
in the
work.
event so I can see the
So you've been
rewards.
doing things behind the scenes this whole time and kinda thought you were just...
Hey now, I'm actually pretty
So how are we supposed to put those
Yeah,
in
you do.
Well, I discussed things over with. I'll let her
Yeah,
give you the details.
but like I
though.
can't fucking go behind him. Like what the fuck? He's like the crab in that sense. The Robo
You
Crab.
You literally just sprint past the shield and you attack the back.
Fuck, I still can't see the rewards. Ugh.
You literally just sprint behind them. I don't know what you're having trouble with, Rusty. It's not that hard to sprint behind them. Oh. He turns into axe form. You go behind him. Do but do but do but do. So what do you murder first? The Black Knight guys.
Since the shield guy's so big, Hu Tao auto targets to him, and I've just decided, fine, he dies first.
He's still. Yeah, you just run behind him and he dies. He puts your shield down.
Yeah, he does. It's just the shockwaves keep hitting us, and I don't have enough healing.
I see. That's your issue. The fucking bitch, the shield guy's fucking rock thingies on the ground that moves like in waves, right?
Yeah, I jumped to dodge those with Shanyon, but I need more ER on Shanyon.
Yeah, I understand your issue now. Yeah, you definitely need the shielder.
No, I just need to jump.
Nah, jumping takes way too much effort. You can just hack them with shields. See?
Alright, let me see if I can get a little bit more ER.
Damn, my fucking Farina shits are doing like 40k. It's the same. It's like same damage as fucking Nahida shits. Resty.
Nice.
My fucking Pokemons are doing work. I have 40 seconds left to kill the bitches that it spawns. Let's see if it's
The
little.
hell? Why is this? Why is Sayu's artifact so fucking scuffed?
Huh, I think it's guaranteed to be the snake that spawns as the fucking thing that you need to kill. That's
How many
annoying.
times have you ever tried by now? Keep trying.
Only one.
You'll get a better RNG soon.
Hey, I need to. I've already won.
Yeah, Faruzan surprisingly has overflow ER, so sure, replace.
I already got 3 stars, Resty. I'm on floor chamber 3 now.
GJ.
Yeah.
And I
Oh.
guess I just leveled this up.
Elemental burst damage increase. Anyways, this should be an easy fight, right? The fucking Navia bitch.
Why? Why did you go to attack flat twice?
Why did you go to attack land twice? It's a fucking rap.
Whatever, that's 200 ER. Surely that'll be enough energy for Shanyon so that she can get energy even if there are no enemies to get the funnel particles off of. Surely. Oh, how much ER does Faruzan have now?
God damn, fucking.
That's still a lot. That's still more than enough. It should be.
Holy shit, Leadership Capelia destroy shields quickly.
Yeah,
But they're dead.
they attack a lot. At least that's how they are on the weekly. This is technically my first time seeing them on the Abyss, so hope they don't suck too much.
It's my second time seeing them in Abyss.